Hi, it's Terry here with YAR Coach T-2. We have 2 more days, today and tomorrow, of our 50-day countdown. Please share these videos with people. Let's get our minds free. Let's get our space free. And today we're going to talk about something that's going to be maybe a little difficult for some of you, not all of us. But I want to talk about musical instruments that you don't use. Now, I remember my mother-in-law had the family piano for years and years in the living room, and her kids, grew up practicing, and I think it was her mom's piano before that. It was really special, and I loved it. And one day I walked in the living room, and it wasn't there. And I said, "What happened to it?" She said, "Well, honey, nobody plays it, so I donated it to the nursing home, the assisted living in the town, because they needed an instrument." And I was horrified at the time. I was very young, in my 20s, and I thought, "Oh, what? She gave away the family piano," all that. She did exactly the right thing. See, what that does when you realize that things that you have you aren't using, and you let them go, it leads to acceptance of what your life is now, what your life is trying to be and trying to tell you. And for me, I come from a sort of musical family, so we had guitars and mandolins and violins that meant something to me. And, we pass them on to people who can use them. Or the other thing you can do is hang them up. If you want to make them part of your decor, you can get the little U-shaped hooks that hang up guitars, violins, mandolins. If you have a piano that you don't use anymore, see, the thing about it is instruments don't do well when they're not used, right? Just like us, just like most things. So instead of having them decay and rot without, someone enjoying them, pass them on, let it go. Also, one time I bought a bass guitar because I really thought it would be cool to learn how to play the bass guitar. I don't know how to play the guitar. And it sat and sat and sat for years. And I even had a professional bassist who was with the Traveling McCrory's. They stayed at my B&B, but that's a whole other story. And he encouraged me, "Terry, get the bass out," all that stuff. I didn't have time in my life to learn how to play the bass. And it really stayed in my head for too long until I finally thought, I do a lot of things that I enjoy and that are important to me, which are important to me. Playing the bass apparently isn't one of them. You know why? Because my feet were doing the talking. I was not playing the bass. Same thing with learning another language. For years and years and years, I wanted to learn French. And then I decided it was always niggling at me. And Marie Forleo, if you're familiar with her, she's great. If you have a small business, you can look her up. But Marie Forleo said, all those things, she gave me permission, like all those things that are niggling at you that you think you want to do. If you're not done them yet, let it go. Maybe it'll come back into your life later. But there's something about just accepting where we are right now, because now is all we have, really. So accepting where we are right now and saying, yeah, I don't have time for that. Otherwise, or I'm not making time for it. Otherwise, you know what? I'd be doing it. People who want to garden, they garden. People who want to learn another language, they do it. People who want to play their instruments, they do it. So it just creates this stress of constant diluted sort of expectation that I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it one day. Well, one day you can buy a guitar. One day you can go take piano lessons at someone else's piano and see if that works for you or something. But all I'm asking you to do today is take a look at if you have instruments around your house, whether it's ones the kids played and they're in the attic or they're under a bed. There are a lot of schools who could use those instruments. So let's let somebody use them. That's what I'm asking you to do with no strings attached. Give it away. Let it go. Get it out of you. Because when you attach strings and say, "I'm going to give you this while you're playing in the band, but once you get out of band, give it back." You could do that, I guess. But then you always have that string attached in your mental space to my flutes out there somewhere. And the whole point of what we're doing is clearing those cobwebs, clearing those strings, clearing that stuff out of here by clearing what's out here. That's the whole point. So if you have musical instruments, you can write about it, talk about it. This is why it's important to me, and this is why I'm going to pass it on. So good luck with that today. T-2. One more day. I'll see y'all tomorrow for our last day of the 50-day countdown here on YAR Coach. So bye for now.